a wise dice, then a 10 to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Roll dice and woes of life, love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, moments reflected off the mirrors of pit, quit, running from ear to ear. Craving and raving and grain, rekindle the flame, closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom, yes it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello everybody and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and we are coming to you today from one of my favorite spots. Had to get my hair trimmed all up today. Let me see, let me get this in. We are here in one of my favorite spots. Had to get my hair cut up, so you know where we are. We are at Kuttin Up. The boys back there being nice. Kuttin Up Barbershop and Salon, located at 35 Northeast 36th Street, right down from the 7-Eleven on 36th and Santa Fe. Cannot miss it. We're going to have a good discussion today because our boy Chris has already been on me already today about some of my picks and so what I got going on. He's been on me about it, so we're going to see. We're going to have a fun discussion today. That's kind of what I think it's going to be, but you know how Chris is. Chris is Chris, so we're going to see. Keith is on his side today, though. He's been on his side the last couple times I've been in here. I don't know what the deal is with that, but he's been on his side the last couple times. I need to try to change that mindset and have him get on my side. So anyway, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Of course, the store hours are closed Sundays and Mondays. They're open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, and on Saturdays 9 to 3. So you can't miss them. Great place, a lot of good activity. They do talk a lot of trash up here. I don't know where they get that from. I'm so quiet and nice to everybody. I don't understand what the issue is. Right there, right, Chris?
No.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And anyway. As for Keith, Lee, Chris, Allison, and Shay, I need to go back in there and change that, Chris. Well, we're going to start out. By the way, it is, I forgot to tell you guys, this is brought to you by YNB. Family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC. And the reason why we are out here sponsoring us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. So we appreciate YNB for their support. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go to the main bank, 401 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YNB East, which is off the Parkway and 39th Expressway. YB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YB Parkway, which is off I-40 and Garth Brooks, 215 steps from I-40. And then YB Peoples, located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. You can't miss that. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the Thunder game yesterday. We should have gotten our first win in the Summer League as far as this year is concerned. Of course, remember we were in the Utah Summer League, which of course we went 2-1. We got spanked the first game, and then came back and won our next two. And then this particular, we have 0 for 3. Lost our first two, and then we should have beat the Suns, but Keontae Johnson fouled a guy with .0 3 seconds to go in the game. Doing a typical something Lou Dort does, always makes a bonehead foul. Late again, fouling a three-point shooter, which I don't understand why he does that, but hey, he does it. The Thunder lost 100-99 yesterday. The Suns were 16 for 37. A reoccurring problem with the Thunder this summer league has been perimeter defense. They shot 48% from the field. We out-rebounded them shockingly, 35-29. We were 20 for 36 from three, which is why we were in the game. Shot 54% from the field. Our rebounding, like I said, 35 to 29. Pips, points in the paint. We won by 2. And then, of course, our biggest issue has been this summer league is not taking care of the basketball. 20 and 12. 20 turnovers for us, 12 for them. Outscored us 47 to 31. So part of my issue has been with the Thunder is just their overall play this summer has not been very good. And I've just, Jang hasn't played, and everybody makes it like that's a big deal. To me, Jang is not that great. Chris, what is your feeling on Jang? He's not playing. He played in the Utah. Jang, for the Thunder. He didn't play in the Utah.
Yeah, he did. That's the guy that won the MVP of the thing last year, right?
He won the MVP in the playoffs.
Yeah. So
yes. He wasn't an All-Star, but he did good. He's really good against G League players. There's no doubt.
That's the only time he's got to play.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the NBA, when he plays in the NBA, what is your feelings on him, Keith? Jang.
All I know is 49ers and go James. I don't care about nobody else.
I think he'll ask him. I don't know if he's gonna find a spot on the Thunder. I don't know where he's gonna play.
Well, my question is, where are you gonna put him?
Exactly.
Who are you gonna put him in front of?
Nobody.
And he can't handle the ball, and he's a spot up 3-point shooter. But Jang. But my question is, do you believe right now he was worth 3 first-round picks to move up and get it? Remember, we moved up to get him in front of J-Dub.
No.
Keith, I know you all about LeBron, but yeah.
I don't know the guy is, so I can't comment on it.
Who's the man, Jang?
I don't know.
From the Thunder, the tall, skinny dude from France, or where we got him from? The skinny. From France, isn't he?
He does. Yeah. I don't know what country he's from.
Yeah.
He don't play.
He don't play.
He doesn't play on the Thunder. So
He and Lenny Waters played quite a bit, but the thing is this: you have him in there to shoot threes. He can't play defense. He can't rebound.
Well, that sounds
He's too
like a
skinny.
no to me.
Huh?
Sounds like a no to me.
Okay, but that's kind of anyway. So they're high on him. Played in Utah against the weak Utah Summer League, and is not playing here.
Here's my thing. Presti does no wrong in my eyes. He does no wrong. Oh God. He does no wrong in my eyes.
Presti does no wrong in your eyes.
He's a Thunder fan.
Recently.
No, my deal is this.
We're talking about drafting. He does no wrong.
You mean since Josh Giddey? You mean since Josh Giddey? Remember, he didn't have any draft picks from Steven Adams to Josh Giddey.
Okay.
That was a long time.
He never misses though.
He missed.
Who?
He missed. The last pick he had was Steven Adams. He didn't have another pick until Josh Giddey. And then he's gone Josh Giddey, J-Dub and Chet, and Casey.
No misses. No misses.
Did I not just name, how many, 7 years where he didn't have none? He missed
yeah,
7 years.
Was that from the Paul George deal?
No, before that. No. Okay.
So why do we have no? Oh, you said we didn't draft.
What happened is when we were winning, he didn't draft any backup players. He just was he was going off maybe this guy, maybe this guy, maybe this guy.
Those years were when we were trying to find that 3-and-D guy, so we took the Fergusons and the
whoever. During that period. Then we lost. You got rid of Paul George. You got SGA. Then what do? You draft Josh Giddey.
He wouldn't miss.
No, that's what I'm saying. You went Josh Giddey, you went Chet, you went J-Dub, you went Kaysen. And then this year's draft was... Is trash a good word for this year's draft?
You think Topic was trash?
No. We won't know. I like Topic. I'm talking about this year's draft overall.
Trash.
Was trash. I'm talking about as a whole, not the Thunder's picks.
Trash is the...
Not the Thunder's picks. I'm talking about the draft overall.
This will probably be the worst draft.
It was pretty bad. So I think that to me, Topic, if he's 90% of what he's projected to be, the Thunder are going to be fine. He's going to replace Josh Giddey for sure.
Yes.
100%. But then after that, I watch A.J. Mitchell, and he's okay. Dylan Jones, they're okay. But I don't know if you saw.
None of them are going to play.
But I can say this. They played against Hawkeyes. Did you watch Hawkeyes when Thunder played the Heat the other night?
No, I
Hawkeyes he did whatever he wanted.
Yeah, but he's
No, no, no,
in
no,
there.
no. I understand, but what I'm saying, Chris, is you got a guy who was third in the Rookie of the Year behind Wemby and Chet.
He shouldn't have been there.
But what I'm saying is he was playing because second years play. Because remember, J-Dub played a little bit and Chet played a little bit. They played 1 or 2 games. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have a problem with playing, but once our young guys got to play against actual NBA talent, I said, oh my God, these guys are not ready. And I was so high on them, you know what I'm saying, Keith? Until they saw.
High on Dylan Jones?
I was high on Dylan Jones. Still am. Because he's long and he's good. I mean, he's gonna be okay. But he can. I mean, to me, you look at our roster. You've got SGA, J-Dub, Chet. Who you gonna start? Caruso over Dort, right?
Dort's gone.
He's gonna be gone, but right now he's still there. He's still there. So you got those 4, plus you have Kaysen, plus you have Dort, plus you have Wiggins, plus you have Isaiah Joe, plus you have Hartenstein. So that's your 9. That's your top 9.
None of these rookies are playing.
Huh?
None of them are getting in the game.
Who? The ones I just named?
No, none of the rookies that we
Oh
have,
yeah, they're gonna get some play. Dagnall is gonna play him.
Why? Who?
Because that's what Dagnall does.
Where?
He's gonna play him. Trust me, they're gonna play. He plays 11 or 12 players in the season. Does he not, Keith?
True.
So they're gonna play. I just gave you 9. And then Jay Will is 10. Okay, that's your 10 right there.
But I think somebody.
I think Dort's gonna be gone, which is gonna give you 9. But then after that, you can still got Dylan Jones. You got AJ. They're gonna play.
Hey, how you doing?
See,
They're gonna play.
The only reason I think that some of these guys aren't gonna play is because now we done paid Wiggins and Jones.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, we see what you guys are. You guys are solidified now. I think those days of trying to figure out the roster versus we really on a championship run are different now. I don't think he's gonna be experimenting as much as because I don't think last year I don't think for sure the years before, but last year I don't think he really thought that they were a championship contender.
Oh, 100%.
This year, championship
Yes,
contender.
100%.
So you can't play the same anymore. You have to tighten that. You have to tighten the reins and play the guys so they get that continuity with each other.
But the question is, Chris, is what I'm asking you is that possible?
Yes.
36 and 7.
That's my question. Is he going to be able to do that? And by the way, guys, you can go to YouTube, search the Unpopular Hour with Matt Clark, like, subscribe, and if you have any comments that you want to talk to Chris and I about, or you want to comment on some of his outrageous takes that he's going to have pretty soon, or that, yeah, please, by all means, go ahead, and we will be able to recognize that and talk to you about it. Now,
I'll send it to you.
what is your over-under for the Thunder this year? Remember, this is after watching Summer League.
What was the Warriors? 7-3-9.
They're not, oh man, oh God.
We can beat that.
We're not gonna get there no Saturday. No. I think over under is 44, 50, probably gonna be 48, maybe over under this year. Something like that.
You don't think that they're getting 50 wins.
They'll get 50 wins.
They're getting 50 wins.
They'll get 50
Closer
wins.
to 60.
It's gonna depend on what the schedule is, when we play who, when we're gonna have that tough run like this year. January was our tough run, and we went 9-5 doing that run, or 12-7 or something like that, doing that one run, and we had a tough deal. So that's going to depend on what the Thunder end up is based on that.
The reason why I think that it'll be a lot better is because I expect big years in a contract year for J-Dub and Chet.
Yeah, but J-Dub and Chet are going to get the maximum. They're going to give them max dollars. They're both getting max dollars.
You know what? I think
They're getting max dollars.
And I could be wrong. I think that J-Dub still has a little more to prove in order to get a max deal. In the conversation,
No, but you remember though, the Thunder don't think that.
I know
They don't think that.
I know they don't, but I also know if you're looking on the landscape, when you lock in on three guys, you done. Like that's who you are.
Yes.
So I know
Chet's
Max,
in.
He's Max for sure. He's Max for sure. I think J Dub's replaceable. Not necessarily just, based off of you can find guards. Honestly, you can
Yeah,
find,
yeah.
especially scoring guards. You know what I'm saying?
So you think that I believe they're going to get rid of the SGA and keep J-Dub. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think they're going to trade SGA because this coach and him, who SGA is, I don't think this coach knows how to coach a superstar. That's my problem. I don't think he knows how to coach a superstar.
And it's not, I truly, because I know how they act
Yeah.
with the two.
Yeah.
But I do believe that SGA is just too good, man.
He's really good.
He's just too
Well,
good.
he's been all NBA 2 years in a row, first team.
He doesn't do anything to make you want to let go of him. You know what I'm saying?
But yes, he does, because one thing is that Mark Dagnall, what he wants to do, he's a developmental coach. His weaknesses are he doesn't know how to coach lineups, and he doesn't understand the flow of the game. Those are his two biggest weaknesses, because he costs you. And then on top of that, people can get mad at me all they want to, but if you had a veteran coaching staff, you don't challenge a call with 1 point, whatever seconds to go. You go ask SGA, did you foul him? And if he says no, then you challenge. But if he says yes, you take the ball at half court, you're only down 2, you have a timeout, and you run a play.
What do you think Thunder fans, how they would react if they traded SGA?
The knowledgeable people like us, me, would be mad. The majority of the fans wouldn't, because the Thunder, they weren't mad when KD left.
KD left.
They were mad at KD, but they weren't mad at the people who caused KD to leave.
True. Yeah, but the only reason why is because KD left.
Why? Yeah,
KD.
but KD left because you picked Westbrook over him.
But people,
Normal.
they can look at it and be like, okay, KD decided to leave.
Yeah.
They don't look at it from it's more to it than that.
They wanted KD to stay, and KD's like, if y'all want him, you can have him. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Now people are mad because he went to Golden State, but my thing is, where was he gonna go?
Anywhere KD would have went, you would have felt the same way.
Yeah,
Because he's the best. He's probably the best plug and play player
ever.
Like,
He's ridiculous.
Anywhere he goes, he's gonna
ridiculous.
be cool.
I agree. He's 100%.
So, but I think when you trade a guy, you're like, okay, what did he do? Trading SGA would almost be like the Nuggets trading Jokic. They would be like,
Yeah, but
why?
the difference is you have a coach who understands who his best player is, and an organization understands who their best player is. That's the difference.
Fans don't believe.
I understand they can believe whatever they want. All I know is go back and listen to Bali.
They don't believe that.
No, because the Thunder are feeding them nonsense. It's like this, Chris. Like I'll tell everybody. When I was doing my show, during the year, everybody would get mad at me and go, oh, Matt, you hating on the Thunder and blah, blah, you don't like them. I said, dude, I'm telling you what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Y'all full of it. I'm telling you, I said, what you listen to on Bali and listen to what the Thunder are doing. I said, it's funny how J-Dub is the Bali player of the game. On ESPN is SGA. On ABC is SGA. On whatever is SGA. TNT. On Bali is J-Dub. And I said, I'm telling you this right now. I said, what the Thunder were doing. Well, Chris, I'm going to tell you this. My viewership went up from 40 to 200. Because once the playoffs came, everything I have been saying all year as a hater, the national media was saying everything I was saying. And I'm like, I'm like, guys, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying, I'm like, listen, Thunder, you're not going to pee on my head and tell me it's raining. No, dude, you pissing. And so that was my thing. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to go by and listen to what the stuff that they're spilling on Bali so they can do it. I can say another thing about Oklahoma fans.
You don't
Oklahoma fans are ridiculously smart when it comes to football.
Yeah.
ridiculously intelligent in football. Basketball, very naive. So that's me on that.
Because it's easier to disguise things.
Right.
You know, it's
But I'm
easier
just
to-
saying for Thunder fans, that's not how they look at it. Now, on the NBA Olympic team, we smashed Serbia. And it was so funny on my show the other day after we beat Australia by 2, I told everybody, I said, Australia did not have our attention. The teams that had our attention were Canada, Serbia, and Germany. All 3 of those teams had our attention. Now, the second thing I'm going to ask you, Chris, no matter the way we beat Serbia like a stepchild.
Huh?
We beat Serbia like a stepchild last night. We beat the crap out of them. Okay. My thing is this. Do you prefer Anthony Edwards starting or coming off the bench? I want him coming off the bench, and this is why. That team that you have, and I'm going to ask you this too, Keith. When you came off the bench with Tyrese Halliburton, AD, Bam, Jason Tatum, and Ant-Man, that 5 right there against the second 5 or whoever you're going to have is going to kill him.
Kill him.
And I know right now he's trying to figure out which of my groups. But to me, that 5 right there is ridiculous.
It is.
I don't really care.
I think Bam's he's showing more of his real game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because he can now.
That's what I'm saying. He can.
To me, the only players that they to me have to be in the game is AD and Bam. I say AD, Bam, and man, y'all flip a coin. The other 3, because you gotta have the 2 big men on the court. And other than that, I don't care who. If it was AD, Bam, and B, Drew Holiday and Tyrese Halliburton, they still gonna get buckets and they gonna beat whoever. So I don't care who it is. I don't really care who it is.
Okay.
They can start Derek White for all I care.
Well,
Any 5 is gonna beat anybody in the world. Any 5. I don't care what.
yeah, but the whole
5
thing is, with the top 5 and the top 5, okay, so to me, Steph and LeBron are the only 2. To me, Steph, LeBron, and Embiid, you have to start. And you got to start. Well, you have to start Embiid because mentally.
Because he'll shut down.
Mentally.
'Cause
You have to start him.
That's
So
why,
those
that's why I boot him off the team.
But those 3 you have to start. To me, those 3 you got to start. But who else do you start?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, to me, the first 5 that they had that first time, to me, your 5 is Drew Holiday, Steph, KD, LeBron, and Embiid. To me, that's your 5. And then you come off the bench with that other 5, which is Tyrese, Ant-Man, Jason Tatum, Bam, and AD. And then you put in Derek White and Devin Booker whenever. Do you have an argument with any of those things, Keith?
Nope. I'm just more on, it doesn't matter.
You just don't think it matters who it is. Okay, then the second thing is this the greatest team of all time assembled?
Yep.
Keith?
Dream team, smacking them. Smacking the dream team.
No, I don't say that.
Okay.
Smacking the dream team.
Okay, I'm going to say this.
They getting cooked.
The dream team was older, no doubt. But like I said, when you do old versus young, it comes down to one thing. Which rules are you playing by?
We're talking about
the dream team.
FIBA rules. So
No.
we're gonna be playing FIBA rules.
Well, then the dream team is going to stick with them closer.
Smacking them.
No.
Smacking them.
No, because right now, remember, the Michael Jordan was young. LeBron and them are old. Okay? That's the difference. That's the difference, Chris.
Yeah.
LeBron and Steph are now old. And let me see. Charles was young. Michael was young. Who else was young? Scotty was young. Come on now.
Who cares?
Come on now. Defensively, yeah, you ain't doing that, man.
Who cares?
Okay.
There's not a person on that dream team that's stopping Kevin Durant. There's not.
Well, Kevin Durant ain't played yet.
Even without Kevin, I'm taking the dream team that played, meaning the team that played yesterday, minus Kevin Durant.
Okay, let's say this then.
Yeah. And that's not, hold on. If we did the original and Kawhi's on the team, they really beating them down. They really beating them down.
Okay, Keith. Dream team in their prime versus this team. Or do you want '08 with Kobe? with Kobe, Carmelo, KD, LeBron. Remember LeBron young then.
Yeah, but
He's young then.
this team is better because to me the '08 team had a lot of scores.
Yes.
This team has a lot more guys that play
The defense.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can balance that out. Like I think Bam Adebayo is such an X factor.
I agree.
And then it really shows how good Anthony Davis is. You know, because I said Anthony Davis could be.
I love AD, man.
He could be a
I
top
love
player
AD.
in the league if he wasn't so soft.
If he wasn't breakable.
Yeah, like it's like man.
If he wasn't breakable. Keith, your boy ain't right, man. Your boy hard over here, man. You gonna give me some help on him at all?
I think once he won his ring, he was just like, you know.
Okay, well then say this then.
I'm
Who
all
is the Americans' biggest competitor?
Themselves,
Who?
the nightlife.
In Paris?
Well,
It's gonna be hotter than the mother right there. This is the hottest time of the year in
the
Paris.
desire to want to come home. You know, there's nothing.
Okay, first of all,
they should beat every team by
Chris, you're in Paris. First of all, it's Paris.
The girls.
It's Paris. Now their wives are gonna be there.
Okay. Well,
Wives and family gonna be there.
they have no.
So that's it.
They should beat every
But-
team by 30.
But you didn't ask my question. So you saying this team right now is better than any team in history
Yes. Yes.
in their primes?
Yes.
Chris, Keith,
I ain't gonna say that.
I ain't saying that either. In their prime, I ain't going there, man. I ain't going there. I can't do that. I don't know about y'all. If you're on YouTube right now, guys, you can chime in and tell us what you guys think. Because remember, on Facebook, I won't see whatever your responses were until after the show. That being said, I want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. SRB, if you have needs for engineering, surveying, or planning, hit my guy Mark Long up. He is the dude for that. They love to be behind the scenes. If you have a dam or a water treatment plant in your neighborhood or in your city or county, call those guys up. They can make sure that everything runs smoothly. Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for computers, software to make your office run smoother, or website design, they are the people to holler at. And like I said, the thing I love about them is they can remote in as long as this not has anything to do with your equipment. They can log in and be able to do it, not disrupt your office, the flow of your office. Or Grove Trucking and my guy Jose Fierro and Adrian Fierro. If you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand, hit our boys up. They would love to take care of you. And of course, we are here. Let me go ahead and do this correctly. We are here at Cutting Up Barbershop and Salon, located 35 Northeast 36th, 405-524-6100. Closed Sundays and Mondays, open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 6. Saturdays, 9 to 4. Ask for Keith, Lee, Chris, Allison, or Shay. And of course, we're brought to you by YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to go out and be here today at Cutting Up Barbershop and Salon. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's ynbok.com. Or you can go to their main bank at 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YNB East, which is off the 39th Expressway, US 66. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40, exactly 215 steps. That's what my boy Nathan Taylor says, from I-40. And of course, YNB Peoples, located in Bethany, on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur, and Shelter Insurance, the Mark Pemberton Agency, located 4609 Southeast 29th, Dale City, Oklahoma, 405-670-2424. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5, closed Fridays 9 to 1. Open Fridays 9 to 1, closed Saturdays and Sundays. Probably serving the Middale area since 1982. That's 1982. That's how long they've been serving it. So, one thing we've been talking about too is, Chris, we talked about this, Keith. Caitlin Clark. What is your opinion of her? Should she be the Rookie of the Year, and should she be on the Olympic team?
Not on the Olympic team. Won Rookie of the Year yesterday.
You think so?
Yesterday she won. I mean, almost 20 and 20. Like,
Well, Angel Reese has done really well.
She did. Like I said, up until maybe the last couple weeks, I think it's been Angel Reese. But then like last couple weeks, I think.
Well, I think it's been going back and forth. I don't think it's been. I think it's been Caitlin Clark, then maybe Angel Reese, and then Caitlin Clark, and then Angel Reese. So I think Caitlin Clark has been the guy.
I think she sold it up.
Yeah.
If she's gonna win, she was gonna win anyway.
What about you, Keith?
She sold it up.
I think she'll win it.
What-
Limiting based on what she's done in the WNBA, no. But a draw, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my analogy of Caitlin Clark. I think you guys tell me what y'all think. People forget that the NBA, there was no, the finals were tape delayed. And people don't even remember that. It was tape delayed. Okay? And then once once Michael got there, it went, Michael, Magic and LeBird, it became, nationally televised. Then Michael took it to another level. I believe Caitlin Clark is doing for the WNBA what Jordan did for the NBA.
Man, when you was watching the league, it was tape delayed.
Tape delayed, yeah. Yeah. Well, you trying to say I'm old?
Yes.
Just say you old. Just go ahead and say it, Chris.
Imagine.
That's what you. Don't be laughing over there, bro. Don't be laughing over there.
Imagine watching.
That's what he's
Imagine
saying.
having to wait till the next day.
No, you watched it that night.
So when it was already
So
played,
the players would play in the game, come back to the hotel room, and then watch the game.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then of course
That's
Bird and
live.
Matt. Yeah, when Magic won the first one, it was tape delayed.
Yeah, that's how they.
Yeah, so that's so.
There's an edit in the film giving Jordan steals.
Jordan wasn't playing.
Oh, okay. But it was giving
See,
somebody
man?
steals.
Oh, yeah. By the way, everybody, Chris thinks that the NBA took steals from Scottie Pippen
That's it.
and gave them to Michael Jordan.
I read the report.
You didn't. There ain't no report, man.
It is. It's a whole report.
Where'd you read this report?
I got to show it to you.
Thank you, because there's some. You also an internet conspiracy theorist person too.
This dude went back and he said, here's why he looked at it. He said, Jordan's home steals were twice as much as he got on the road consistently.
Okay,
So-
probably a lot of players are like that.
He said Jordan had a record or something where he like got so many steals in so many games. He said he went back and watched the games, and he said Jordan had half those steals.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right.
Personally, no, I didn't.
I'm gonna say this right now. Part of the problem is it depends on what's defined as a steal. Like in the NBA, now somebody can hit the ball. Like when I played, Chris, assist. If I passed the ball to you and you took one dribble, it wasn't an assist.
Yeah.
If I passed the ball to you just on a regular pass and you took a jump shot, that was not an assist.
Oh, okay.
Today, that's an assist.
And you said
If you just standing and I passed you the ball and you shot the ball, that was not an assist
so
when I
what was
played.
considered an assist?
I had to make a play to set you up to score. That means I'm assisting you. If I just passed you the ball and you shot, that was not an assist.
Okay. Which do you like better?
Well, I mean, I would have had way more assists if they did me that way.
I mean, I think there's a certain amount. Like if I pass you the ball, because I know sometimes they do that in the NBA.
They do that all the
They
time,
pass
maybe
you
that's
the
an
ball,
assist.
And
And
they dribbling it around, and then he get to the bucket and say assisted by. Like no, he did that.
He did, yes.
Now if I pass.
Well,
it to
there's
you,
a, but it depends on how many dribbles you take. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's how many, I think it's 2 dribbles, it's not an assist. That's what I think. But you can't be SGA dribble, score because Chet pass the ball and get an assist. They don't do that. But it's pretty bad. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So it depends on what this guy's definition of a steal is or isn't. Because I know like if SGA, there was times I'm like, how did he get a steal out of that? He just slapped the ball away. Somebody else caught the ball. Now he's the one that slapped the ball away from the defender, but somebody else actually picked up the ball. Well, he got the steal.
And that's the guy who should
And I'm
have
like,
steal, the guy who
how
got
did
the ball.
the one who made the play, right? The one who caught the ball or the one who slapped the ball away?
The one who caught the ball should have got the steal.
Right, but that's not how he did.
Well, yeah. Well,
So I'm like, okay,
here's why
well,
I
how is
believe
that?
it. Here's why I believe it. Because ESPN and FS1 and all them other shows didn't get up there and do this whole thing and tell why it was fake. They didn't do that.
They don't talk about fake news.
They do. They talk about fake news all the time.
Depends on what it's about.
But
Ain't nobody's gonna argue about.
Jordan.
Ain't nobody's
That's
gonna
how
argue.
it
Ain't
was.
nobody's gonna argue about that about Jordan and Pippen.
It was about Jordan.
Like they're not gonna argue about your boy LeBron.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But Pippen been telling us for years he was
We
just
don't.
as good
Scottie
as Jordan.
Pippen is jealous and he broke.
He told us he was just as good as Jordan. And he would know.
Okay, Scottie Pippen is mad because what was brought out in the documentary was stuff that he did that made him look bad. That's his problem. But you were the one that did not go back in the game with Tony Kukoc. I was sitting there watching the game like, man, you ain't going back in the game? He didn't want to go back in. That's on him. You did that.
That's how you gonna get this other dude the last shot.
Well, that Phil Jackson said he depended on Tony Kukoc because they made a play earlier. Had nothing to do with Scottie, didn't care.
You didn't do that to Jordan.
Well, who you gonna rather have, Tony Kukoc or Michael Jordan?
That's how Scottie Pippen felt like. Who you rather have? Tony Kukoc or me?
Yeah, but that's Scottie Pippen. And who would you rather have? It actually ended up working out, right?
Kukoc.
They both in the Hall of Fame. They both in the Hall of
I
Fame.
mean, he wasn't as good as Scottie Pippen.
Different players.
Offensively?
He was better than Scottie
Any
offensively.
aspect of basketball.
He's better than him offensively. He's way more skilled than Scottie offensively.
Offensively, yeah.
That's because y'all made Scottie guard the best player
Oh
on the
my
team.
God.
You wasn't there to watch the game.
Y'all trying to say
Keith.
Jordan. Y'all trying to say Jordan the best defender, but Scottie was locking them cats up. Jordan
No,
had a second
no.
move.
Well, they both were making first teams, but the fact it is, Jordan made 9 first-team All-NBAs.
Reed.
That's a fact. Kobe made 11. That's a fact. Tim Duncan made 12. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Reed. And
Oh, my God.
LeBron made none.
But I think Bron has one. Bron defense is not his thing. It's not his thing. And you always didn't want to know. LeBron is very calculated in what he's wanted his image to be. I want to be the greatest player of all time, and how do I do that? I promote myself. When you're great, you don't have to talk about other people give it to you. He's the only one. Jordan don't talk about it. Kareem don't talk about it. Your boy Bron is the only one who talks about how great he is. You don't have to. Everybody else tells you how great you are. You don't have to talk about
He
it.
have more access
To media.
to the media than they did back then.
Oh, there's no question.
So you get hit.
Chris,
they're getting asked
Chris, I'm
about-
gonna say this right now. Let me look in the camera right now. I am very thankful that there was no cameras available when I was playing. Okay? Very thankful. There is no evidence. Am I wrong, Keith?
No, wrong.
It's nice, man, when you get away with stuff that ain't, oh, I didn't do that. There ain't no proof you did it. Now, everybody got cameras. No. Hey, no. Like, there's no evidence of me doing 70 and a 13 with 5 people in a 2-seater. There's no evidence of that.
Yeah, see.
Okay? No evidence. With an open container with bottles, with all of us had brand new bottles and a case of beer. And there was no evidence of that, okay?
Jordan would have.
Nowadays, they'd have put me in jail.
He'd have been over there playing in Greece like Jonte Porter about.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
All that gambling he was doing and betting on games. They'd had him over there in Greece.
Well, if you're an idiot, you're an idiot.
They'd had him over there in Greece playing with.
All I'm saying is, young, we all did some stupid stuff. Agreed?
Nah, that was the dumbest thing ever.
All of us did some stupid stuff. So, okay, now we're gonna go do this. So Chris, I want to get your opinion because I know how you are. Because Keith at least be on my side about this. I think. An NFL over/under, so NFL over/under. The Bills in the East, 10.5. Keith,
Say it again.
10.5 over/under.
Under.
Bills.
Bills?
Yep.
I'm say probably under.
They only won like 10 games this year. Yeah. And they're gonna be worse this year than they were last year.
Dolphins 10.5. I say over.
Who just went to the Dolphins? Somebody.
Dolphins are gonna be over.
Somebody just went to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
They got
Oh.
to be over. Yeah.
Jets 9.5 under.
Under. I don't know.
Patriots 7.5 under. Ravens 11.5.
Over.
Bengals 10.5.
Under.
Browns 8.5.
Over.
Who's the quarterback?
Deshaun Watson.
He come back and play good at the
This one, I think Deshaun Watson's about to have a good year.
He gonna have to. This is last year of his contract, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say over.
Steelers 8.5. The last part of their schedule is nasty.
Over.
The last part of their schedule is really hard.
Yeah, but
Really hard.
My
But,
time will get to 10 wins.
Yeah.
My time he will get to 9 wins.
Nine wins.
Mike Tomlin ain't going under 500.
Yeah, 9 wins.
He-
Texans 9.5.
Under.
Yeah.
Under.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be right at that mark or under. It's gonna be tough for them to do it. Jaguars 8.5.
Over.
Yeah.
Keith, you saying over?
Yeah.
Colts 8.5.
Under.
I'm saying Texans even or just under. Jaguars over. Colts under. Or excuse me, yeah, over under. And Titans 5.5.
Some of those I said under on. It's because you didn't give me an option to say. Or you said over or under.
It's over or under.
Yeah, so you saying even.
I'm saying tied, but I'm saying
Yeah,
you can't
so-
do tied. There's no 9.5. It's
Yeah,
either
so-
over or under.
So that means
9 wins.
yeah, and some
Yeah.
of them I said under.
That's why
because
they-
I didn't think they were gonna get 10.
They're
I
making you
think
do
they were
one or
gonna
the other.
be
That's why they're doing
Yeah.
the halves. Chiefs 11.5.
Over.
Yeah.
Chargers 8.5.
Chargers is the team, man. Chargers put it all together
It
this
should
year.
be over.
Chargers put it
Say
all
9.
together this year.
So 9 wins, 10 wins.
Yeah.
Raiders 6.5.
Under.
Over.
Under.
Who's the
Under.
quarterback?
I say over. Broncos. Well, the Raiders don't have a quarterback yet, so under. Broncos 5.5.
Under.
Over.
Yeah.
They gonna be terrible too.
Niners 11.5.
Over.
Yeah.
Over.
Rams 6.5.
Over.
Seahawks 7.5.
Over.
Cardinals 6.5.
Under.
I think over.
Yeah, I'm doing Niners over, Rams over, Seahawks under, Cardinals over. Cowboys 10.5.
Over. They went to a. Huh? Yeah.
Keith?
Over.
I'm doing over on the Cowboys.
They went
Well, I'm
12.
doing under on the Cowboys this year.
They
'Cause
win
Dak,
12 games every year.
they're gonna make Dak pass the ball. So you're number 10th ranked quarterback. Eagles. Well, you had him higher than 10, didn't you?
I said, no, I don't know if I have him higher than 10, but he on the list.
Okay.
You don't even got him on the list.
I ain't got him on the list. Eagles 10.5. Under over, Keith.
Over.
Yeah. Barely.
Over.
I think they're gonna.
I think Eagles
With
gonna be
Saquon is gonna be
Yeah,
good.
but Saquon
That's gonna make a difference.
Be real good.
I'm gonna do over.
We stay healthy.
Yeah.
He takes, but the reason why he might be healthy is because one, they can throw the ball.
Yeah.
They can throw the ball.
Commanders 7.5.
Huh?
Commanders 7.5 wins. 7.5. Washington Commanders. Why don't they go back to the Redskins? I don't like the Commanders. I don't like that
This is a
name.
dumb
He
name.
said he could throw the ball, but he said Jalen Hurts had a bad season last year.
Yeah.
He said he could throw the ball, but Jalen Hurts had a bad season throwing the ball last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he can throw the ball better than Daniel Jones.
Yep.
True.
Okay, so the Commanders 7.5.
Under. They gonna be sorry.
Can he throw the ball better than Daniel Jones with a line?
Well, the Giants are
I don't know
6.5.
what
The Giants are 6.5.
Yeah.
The Commanders are
They're-
7.5.
they're- Giants for sure gonna be under.
Giants.
Giants might not win a game. They might not win a game.
You call them the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They might not win a game.
I'll say the Commanders over, the Giants under. Okay, Lions 10.5.
Huh?
Lions, Detroit Lions 10.5.
Over.
Yeah.
Packers 10.5. I say over
Over.
for both of them. Bears 8.5.
8's a lot.
Bears 8.5.
9's a lot of wins, man. Not
I'd say they're gonna either be 8. I think 8 wins is what they're gonna be.
Over.
Under.
Okay.
Vikings 6.5.
What are you doing with your face?
Who they got quarterback?
Take it off.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, take it off.
They drafted the guy out of Michigan as the backup, but I forget who they got somebody. I forget who it is. But oh my God, my mind just went blank. Okay, so I'll come back to it. Falcons 8.5.
Under. They're going to be terrible.
Kirk Cousins.
They're going to be terrible. Kirk Cousins done.
Keith.
Yeah, probably under.
Kirk
Is that
Cousins.
under?
No.
They have the best offense. They have the best offensive line in football.
He couldn't move before. And coming off of
Yeah, running
ACL.
back.
They got Michael Penix. Remember that. And they got the running back. So I'm gonna do over on them. Bucks.
You got two injury-prone people at quarterback. It ain't working.
You got Bucks 8.5.
Bucks over. 'Cause
Okay,
you know
Baker.
Who quarterback in that team?
Okay, Baker.
You know who quarterback
Under.
in that
Keith.
team?
Slightly over, maybe.
They're gonna over.
They won 10 this year, right?
Yeah.
And they signed both the receivers back. They
We'll see.
good.
Saints 7.5.
Under. They gonna be sorry too.
And then the Panthers 4.5.
Under.
Okay, now remember, you guys said the Niners 11.5 over, right?
13-4.
Okay.
Book it.
Here's the Niners schedule.
Doesn't matter. We're fading every game.
Yeah.
Here's the no. Here's the Niners schedule. So we're gonna count.
We're favoring
We're
every game.
Well, here we go. You're doing the Jets at home.
Win.
Okay. At the Vikings.
Win.
At the Rams.
Win.
Remember, the Rams beat y'all all the time.
Don't matter.
So I'm gonna give y'all an
When
L.
they beat us.
I'm gonna give you an L. Okay. Patriots at home.
Win.
Cardinals at home.
Win.
At the Seahawks.
Win.
Chiefs loss.
Win.
Loss.
He said at home.
At home.
Get on.
Win.
They beat the brakes off y'all. They
All
don't beat the brakes off y'all.
Chiefs players going to jail. Everybody on the Chiefs is going to jail.
That's 2 L's
They
for
do.
y'all. Cowboys at home.
Win.
Buccaneers at home.
Oh man, we gotta get a loss
I
somewhere.
mean, excuse me, at Tampa Bay.
We gotta get a loss
That's on the
somewhere.
road.
Might as well get a loss to my boy.
No,
We'll
we're
give us a
winning
loss
that.
to Baker.
We might go to that game, so we might win that.
Oh, you going?
Think about it.
Loss.
Tampa Bay.
If keep going, loss.
It's November 10th, Keith.
Cowboys.
It's November 10th.
I know.
If keep
Okay.
going, it's a loss.
We going
Okay.
down there.
So are you saying L or which one you say? You saying that's your first loss?
Cause keeps going,
I'd have been-
it's a for sure. Put all your money on a loss.
Okay, so you're saying right now you've only got one loss.
Huh?
But Arizona, when I'm in home game, we'll be winning.
So y'all only have one loss right now,
Yeah,
right?
and we lost to Baker because he's like that.
Okay. Keith, you have no losses?
Huh?
You have 0 losses?
I can't say it, but we're favoring every game, though.
No, I'm just saying. You're saying no losses, right?
I'm not
Up
gonna
until
say-
this point.
Yeah, to this point, yeah.
So you're going to beat the Chiefs. You're going to beat the Rams, who both teams you usually lose to.
No, we do.
Yes.
Lose around sometimes.
You lose to the Rams a lot.
We
You lose the Rams a lot.
You split it. We usually
Split it, yes. And it's at the Rams. That's why I gave you an L.
That's a game we might go to, too. One of those 2 games. Tampa Bay or that game.
Okay. So right now Keith have y'all with no losses. Keith, you have them with 1. Seahawks at home.
Win. We sweep the
Okay. At the Packers.
Win.
At the Packers?
Yep.
Packers might be a little hype because
It's basically whatchamacallit. It's Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah. They might be hungry, so we'll give them a win.
We're favored in the Rams and the other game, but it could be a toss-up. So it's potential.
So you got one. Y'all each have 1 loss. Is that what you're saying now,
I
Keith?
said we got 2 so far.
Potential to, yeah.
Okay, 2 losses each. Okay, then
Potential 3.
then at the Bills.
Loss. That's gonna be cold.
Yeah, in December.
It's gonna be cold at the end of the season. We already solidified as the #1 seed. Go ahead and take a loss.
Keith?
I don't want to say that, but possibly.
Okay, so right now y'all both at 2 losses. And
I
y'all
got
got
3
5
losses.
games left.
I got us 3 losses.
Oh, yeah, you have 3, right? And that's 5 games left, Keith. Y'all done? You know, so you didn't tell me.
What's 5 games left?
Okay. Bears at home.
Win.
Rams at home.
Win.
Keith?
Win.
Okay. At the Dolphins.
Win. We gonna lose the mic?
Oh my God. Okay. Then so what's this last game? Lions.
Win.
And then at the Cardinals, your last game.
Win for sure.
So that's what y'all are going with.
Yep.
Okay. So y'all are saying y'all are going to be
13-3, 13-4. I mean,
14.
14-3, 13-4.
13 and 3 or 13 and 4.
No,
12 and 4 and 13 and 3.
no more than 12 losses. I mean, no more than 12 wins. I mean, no less than 12 wins.
So y'all going to be 12 and 4.
12 and 5.
5,
17
yeah.
games. So there's, but
Well,
no,
16 games. 17 weeks. In the 17
Oh,
weeks?
yeah.
In the 17 weeks, 16, in the 16 games, 17 games and 16
no,
weeks?
18 weeks.
18 weeks, 17
17
games. Okay. The Eagles. What'd y'all have them at? Over under 10 and a half. Over
10.
under
I
10 and a half. You had them over, right?
Yeah.
You had them over, Keith.
Yeah.
Okay. Packers at home.
Win.
I don't know.
Man, Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be good, man.
Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love.
Oh, Packers.
Packers.
Oh, they right. The Packers gonna beat them.
Yeah.
You don't think they're going to lose at home on opening game?
Still got Packers are on. Packers are together, man.
Okay. Falcons at home.
Win.
At the Saints.
Win.
At the Buccaneers.
Loss.
I'm saying win.
I'll never let that fake OU quarterback Jalen Hurts be the real one. Loss.
Oh, so that's one. You have no losses, right, Keith? You have them beating the Falcons, beating the Packers, beating the Saints, and beating the Buccaneers, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 1 loss to 0.
You know when you're riding in Norman, when you're getting a little past Norman, and you see that big like OU sign, and they got like the quarterbacks on there. When they got Jalen Hurts in the front, that kind of makes me mad.
He did good for OU.
That kind of makes me mad.
Oh my God, I'm done. Okay, the Browns at home.
Win.
Yeah.
At the Giants.
Win.
At the Bengals.
Loss.
Loss.
Jaguars at home.
Loss.
Loss.
Yeah. Jaguars gonna be good, man.
Keith?
You said win.
Okay. At the Cowboys.
Win.
Yeah.
Commanders at home.
Win.
At the Rams.
Loss.
Yeah.
At the Ravens.
Loss.
Panthers at home.
Win.
Yeah.
Steelers at home.
Might be a loss.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the Steelers now.
Okay, well, you've already passed your deal for over. You got them at 6 losses.
I said
Yeah, so 11. Okay, here's the last. Okay. Then they got at the Commanders,
At the Commanders, win.
Cowboys, and Giants at home. Okay, you're right there at the edge. What about you, Keith?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So Keith has them at 13 and 4,
Yeah, that's too.
and you have them at 12 and 5.
It's all right.
Y'all want to stick with that?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. Now, this is where Chris and I have had our issues, so we got to get this worked out. Because I mean, there's this. I think I'm right. He thinks I'm wrong. Right, Keith? I mean, right, Chris?
Yeah, let's see.
Here are the. I don't even want to put them up here. I'm going to. Here are my top 10 quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Joe Burrow, number 2. Lamar Jackson, 3. Josh Allen, 4. Herbert 5, Hurts 6, C.J. Stroud 7, Trevor Lawrence 8, Jordan Love 9, Aaron Rodgers 10. Now, I agree with Aaron Rodgers. If you're going to have to start a team today, he would not be my quarterback.
How do you got C.J. Stroud?
Well, I'm talking about starting a team today. But the
How you got
Broncos,
C.J. Stroud over Jordan Love?
I don't trust Jordan Love yet.
Why do you trust C.J. Stroud? What has he done?
He's done pretty good. He played pretty good this year. So we're going to see.
Wasn't this year Jordan Love's
First year starting. They're both his first year starting.
He took it to the end.
And they should have beat your 49ers. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We played a good game.
No, they shouldn't have beat the 49ers. No, the Lions should have beat y'all, but it's just a different story. So, now, a big argument is Chris says Dak Prescott. I said, no way. Keith, Dak Prescott. Hey, back there munching. Oh, quiet, Allison. Keith, Dak Prescott on this top 10, yes or no?
Yes.
If you have to start a team today, would you want Dak Prescott as your quarterback?
Oh, in the top 10, yeah.
Now, if you're starting a franchise today, you want Dak Prescott, the guy who does he have a winning record against 500 above quarterback teams? Chris? Yes or no?
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
I'll take him to San Francisco today. Today.
Put him on the Detroit team.
Today.
If you put him on San Francisco, you don't want that because you know what's going to happen.
If he's on San Francisco,
He going to lose. He going to
already-
choke.
he already had 2 rings.
He going to choke.
He already had 2 rings.
Chris, he going to choke. Keith, he going to choke. Y'all don't want him.
Hold on.
The guy who's choked against y'all twice, that's the guy you want as your
We
quarterback.
done took 2 quarterbacks that he's better than to the Super Bowl.
I don't know about that.
He's better than Jimmy because Jimmy sucks, and Brock Purdy's just young. Jimmy's terrible, and he took to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And Dak's better than both of them.
I don't know about all that.
So you think Jimmy G's better than Dak?
No, Jimmy G's not better
You
than
think
that.
Brock Purdy's better than Dak?
No.
I think Brock Purdy can be better than Dak. I'm saying
He has the potential, but my deal with Dak is I don't want a quarterback who can't win the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
the Cowboys can't win in the playoffs.
He can't win. He
It's the
disappears.
organization.
Chris, what is his record against winning teams?
Okay.
Yes or no? Does he have a winning
No.
record? Okay, that's all I'm saying. I don't want a player who can't beat teams who win.
What about the quarterbacks? All the quarterbacks before him.
No.
They ain't won in the playoffs since Troy Aikman.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't a Tony Romo fan either.
It's the organization. It ain't that.
You saying it's Jerry Jones?
Definitely.
Okay, I can't argue. Okay, any points y'all want to make before I get out of here, man? Chris, you want to say here's your point to make a point. Go ahead.
Let's do
Chris is
this.
going to make his point. Let me hear your point. Go ahead. You want to be on camera? Or you want to make it over there? You want to be on camera? Or you want to make it over there?
I'm right here.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
Thunder NBA champions.
What?
Yeah, Thunder win it all.
You know he can't cut y'all's hair, right? You heard what this man is saying. Do you really want to say I feel sorry for you, man. He almost done. You may have something in your head.
Thunder winning it all.
Hey, you may have something in your head. You don't know. You might have a spot, bro. I check my shit.
OU will have 9 wins in the SEC. 9 or 10 wins.
Okay, hold on. So Thunder gonna win it. OU's gonna have 9 wins.
9 or 10 wins in the SEC.
9 or 10?
Yep.
10.
Yep.
Have you seen their schedule?
Yep. That's why I said 9. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna give you a chance to rethink that. They're going to go over Vegas. Vegas got them at 7.5, and we clearing that.
So you saying 8?
At least.
Or you saying 9? Or 10? Which one you gonna go with? I'm giving you a chance.
saying more than
Now you know
7.
this is on record now, so you can't.
More than 7.5.
So you're taking the over in 7.5. So you're gonna clean it up. You're gonna drop. You notice I just dropped from 10 to over 7.5.
You know
Okay, I'm just checking. All right.
Deion Burks, going to be the best receiver in the SEC. What else?
Okay.
Give you one more. Stutzman is the best linebacker in the SEC right now. There you go.
Okay. Those were Chris's Yes. Keith, do you want to make some outlandish picks too? He's got the Thunder winning at OU 9 or 10 wins. What do you want? What are your Stetman's being the best linebacker in the SEC?
Oh, and Salt Chuck is going to be a first-round draft pick. Who? Salt Chuck.
And Sawchuck is a first-round draft pick. Keith?
They're not gonna win 9 games. The Thunder not gonna win.
Yep. So those are Chris's deals. I don't have any of that now. I don't have any of that.
It's
So
just like, I don't know why you just hate.
I'm not. We're gonna get off there on that. I hope everybody has a fantastic day because I have no idea how to comment after that.